I choose to deliberately believe that I'm below average because I was reading a book, I don't know, 15 years ago. I was reading one of these psychology books where they said that whenever surveyed, 95% of people say that they are better than average drivers, and 96% of people in a hospital say that they are in better than average health, or in better health than most people in the hospital. 94% of whatever,
Yeah.
anything. Everybody thinks that they're above average. So hearing that, I thought, well, then I think it makes more sense for me to assume that I'm below average. I often do these things to deliberately counterbalance
Hmm.
a bias. So if we or I have a tendency to do something that's wrong, to think something that's wrong, well, then I'll deliberately counterbalance it by stacking up beliefs on the opposite side,
Right.
knowing that the ideal outcome is a more balanced view. But I don't think that you can put just a little pebble on the other side of the scale to balance out a lifetime of bias. You
Right.
need to stack a whole bunch of bricks on the other side and acknowledge the historical weight and subconscious influence of these biases. So I will deliberately stack beliefs on the other side of my bias. And then when people push back saying, but that's not true, it's not true that you're below average in everything, then I say, well, it doesn't matter that it's true. It doesn't, I mean, let's not even think about whether it's true or not. Just, is this a useful belief to hold?
Hmm.
And if it's useful to me, then I'll choose to believe it. Um, so this has been coming up again and again and again in everything I've written for 10 years.
Yeah.
And so finally, after finishing my last epic masterpiece that took me 4 years to write, I had that feeling of, ooh, like I gave that everything I got. There's nothing
Yeah.
left to say, is there? Then once again, people were pushing back on something, and I was trying to explain, no, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It's useful. And I thought, you know what? I need to write about this. So this time, I'm writing not from a place of having a lot of answers and a lot to say, but I decided to make it a a curiosity project, a research project. Like I've held this gut level belief that I should follow what's useful, not true. Maybe it came from Tony Robbins. Maybe it came from who knows where.
Yeah.
Growing up in California, I don't know. But maybe it came from my background of constantly feeling like I'm not like you people. I don't know. Um, but I decided to look into it more. So I'm looking into the history of skepticism and pragmatism and philosophers of old that have thought these things already, and learning more about it so I can write about it.
Yeah.